So a lot of y'all like seeing content. That's what we do. That's what content creators make. And one of my favorite content creators, the Rad Brad, just dropped a video called "Thank You." Now, hopefully, this is not him retiring. He is probably one of the first YouTubers that literally kept me going as a youngin', bro. So when you see people that are huge, 14, 15 million sub deep, it just gives you a real amount of respect for their craft and their dedication for entertainment and for wanting to entertain the next generation. So this is his video. Thank you. Let's see what it's talking about. Old school PlayStation, man.
All right, been thinking about doing this type of video for a while, so I'm just gonna go for it and see what happens. But it's just me talking into a microphone. Whatever you're seeing in the background, not gonna be reacting to it or anything. It may be one of my comfort games, like PS1 stuff, like maybe Resident Evil 2.
Bro, so old school, bro. It's actually crazy seeing how these things happen, bro.
It's always like my go-to, right? Anyways, it's just that time of year where it's around Thanksgiving. I'm probably posting this after Thanksgiving, by the way. My goal is to have this up sooner, but I don't know. I felt like I wanted to record this video or this audio, whatever you call it, when it made the most sense and I was like in the right headspace and everything. And I feel like right now I'm in that headspace. I just want to chat for a bit, talk about the last 15 years and just a big...
Dang, bro, he's really about to... Dang. Dog, that's really inspiring, bro, to see somebody put 15 years into their craft and then they could just walk off into the sunset, bro. Like, that's really cool, bro. That's really cool, man. Man, bro, the Rad Brad, dog. Dang, bro. I literally was watching him since I was like middle school, bro. It's actually ridiculous. What a real one, man.
Thank you to all of you. If you're here watching this, if you found this by mistake, if this is the first video you've seen of mine, thank you. Thank all of you.
Nah, bro, thank you, dog. Like, bro, this dude really inspired. It's crazy to see stuff like this, bro, because I took my own path with being an A&R, with managing content creators, with going a path that was different. And when I saw creatives like this doing it when I was coming up on the south side of Chicago, it showed me like I'm seeing someone just have passion, playing the game, recording themselves. If they can do that, why can't I do what I do? Not to say what they're doing is easy, but to say that if I can't at least try, why not do it? So yeah, bro, it's just how life ends up going. But man, bro, what a goat, bro.
Back in 2010 when I first began, I remember...
Bro, 2010,
I know what I was
dog.
doing. I remember being nervous about every time I uploaded a video and I'm like, is this how it's always gonna be? I'm like terrified of this. And you know what? That feeling has never left me. I literally, 15 years strong of just staying nervous every time I hit upload because it's the highs and lows, right? A variety channel like this, I'm gonna have certain games do better than others. Sometimes I'll be putting everything I have. I'll spend 3 days on one video and then it'll bomb, you know? It's just part of it.
It's literally just part of the game, bro. There's videos that I spent weeks on that did terrible. There's videos that I spent minutes on that have done amazing. You have to just believe in the system that you put in place for making your content. Dog, this dude is such a legend, bro. And it's just insane to see somebody 15 years in the game not trying to be a PewDiePie or a Mr. Beast, but really comfortable where they are and what they've done and what their impact has been for the game. Like that's some Stoudemire, that's some Ray Allen, like that's like some Dwayne Wade stuff right there, bro.
Life. And there's times where I'll do like less effort on one and it'll pop off and go crazy. So never really guaranteed anything on this website. Plus, a lot of things have changed behind YouTube over the years. I remember when I first began back in 2010, for whatever reason, I began with Modern Warfare 2, you know, going for tactical nukes and stuff. And I was terrible at the game. You know, looking back, I'm like, man, why did I choose that route? It wasn't until, God, later on that year, I almost quit after like my second video. I had like a lot of hate. And people always ask me, how do I deal with hate on this website? I just let it happen. I mean, you can't control the internet. I don't mind being a punching bag if I have to be. Plus, I've also seen a lot of times where I'll get somebody criticize me online or somebody post something or it go viral, people hating, and then all of a sudden I'll see like a lot of people just jumping in to kind of defend me, you know? That type of stuff means a lot to me. It really does. I know I'm like not present. I don't have a TikTok. I don't really use social media as much as I used to, mainly because I try to like stay optimistic, stay positive, and I feel like if I get on and start doom scrolling through,
You're gonna just see it's gonna be so sad and depressing, bro. Like that's the one thing about doing content is that when you start to excel and you start to get a little bit financially situated, it's very easy to disconnect from reality because when you do social media and content, you know that there's always narratives, you know there's always a thing or a reason to push it because even as individual content creators, we do the same thing. We're pushing the vision, we're pushing the narrative. So when not to say that there's a good or bad or whatever that stuff or judging whatever, but I'm saying just from the concept of what it is, it's being a content creator, you're able to easily disconnect and cut off that entire type of social media area. And some people will be like, so you just use it. It's like you're almost ignoring, like using blinders to focus on social media and the internet for what you need. And it's very easy to kind of never associate with that entire huge bubble because you begin to live a different reality, not higher or lower. It's not really a lower or higher class thing. It fluctuates, but it allows you to peek behind, the blinds to things that are more important for your life because you get a little bit more of that stability. Long term, of course, or even short term, there's some crazy content creators that have gone ridiculous, but just giving y'all some, one twos.
Through whatever, it's just not good for my mental. So I kind of just stay clear of that. So a lot of times I don't see things. If anything breaks about me, I try to stay out of drama as much as I can. But all the support has meant the world to me. Anyways, YouTube's always evolving. I'm just trying to keep up with how everything's changed for like the algorithm. You also got YouTube Shorts that got introduced like years ago. I've been approached to like try that many, many times by Google, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. Should probably actually try it though, right? One of these days. But I just feel like going through my actual content would take a lot of time, even though I'm already editing, right? But
Bro, I know what you mean, bro. The Rad Brad, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I would edit through all your content, bro. Because the Rad Brad, bro, that would just be a personal like achievement, like content creation. I've worked with a lot of people and done a lot of stuff, but bro, being able to edit reels for the Rad Brad would be insane. But yeah, bro, he should think about getting more into the short form content wave on a backup channel. It'd be very easy to push it. He could easily get to like at least a good 3 to 500K subs in less than a month if you just push some traffic toward it.
what I would find funny in a game, others may not. So I feel like that way of finding a highlight is kind of tough for me, right? Because I'm like, ooh, this would be funny. But it may be like the worst part of my video for everybody else. And I've gotten emails before of, because I don't have TikTok or anything. I've had emails sent to me with TikTok links and like, I guess, are they called channels over there? People like stealing my content, re-uploading, probably making bank off my stuff. And I don't even know
Bro,
that, right?
they're making ridiculous money. That's the reason why I was saying like I understand it's a bit more work, but there's people all around the world that are just thieving it and making enough to survive and actually coast, depending on who they're doing it for, like a Kai or a DDG or a Rad Brad or Mr. Beast level like creative. If they're doing their content and repurposing it in a good enough way to where they're beating the limiters, they're able to make a lot of money. So it's not to say that you shouldn't care for your content or that you're not working hard. It's just to say that a little bit more extra oomph not only will make you dumb more amounts of cheese, but it protects your brand and your image because people are seeing these clips and they know that because you don't do short form that they're not being able to tell if this is from your perspective or not. So people could be twisting your clips in really warped ways and you won't care about it until it's something to care about. Just something that I've picked up.
I don't know how like the monetization works over there, but if somebody steals content on this website, I could actually have somebody help me with that. But I don't have like the reach for something like that. Plus, I also feel like it's free advertising. I'm not saying it's fair game, but just like repost.
It's definitely free advertisement, and it is one of the strongest perspectives to take it from because if you really, it's really showing you that you're actually really like that. If other people are taking your stuff and putting it on big page platforms, that it is sadly an example of success.
Like a clip here and there, I don't care. It's not hurting me. I mean, as long as I'm still able to do what I do, and it's all good. That's just one of the things I'm grateful for, right? I felt like I have so much community support, especially like the last few years, it's like blown up. I remember when Kai shouted me out when I was playing in Elden Ring, Shadow of the Erd Tree, like last year. I've had like a lot of followers, a lot of people popping up. Everybody since then has been super nice. And even before that too, it was just like, I always had this, people call me like the grandfather on here for gaming or something. And it feels weird, right? Because when I first began, I was like early 20s, and now I'm 38. I have 2 kids, a 5-year-old, a 2-year-old, and still got Chubbs and Bosco, my dogs. Chubbs is old, man. He's
Dog, that's crazy, bro. Like, that's really the dream, bro. The picket fence, the family, just being able to just do it, bro. Like, man, bro, to hear somebody speak it and talk about it and with the same energy and not just confidence, but the that you know that they're living it. So their words hit and feel so powerful, bro. Because for me and my group, we just started really going to this level, and it's a euphoric feeling, man. And the fear of it lasting less than a lifetime is what keeps, the grind and the fire going.
I haven't posted a picture of him or my kids or anybody in a long time. I think it's just I like being kind of anonymous. I felt like there was a phase when a lot of YouTubers were like surging when I was first beginning, right? And I was just talking to a mic, and I can't even listen to my old videos because I hated my voice. I still do. And I feel like even if I go a few years, I look back at like maybe 2020, I sound totally different. That's just how your voice changes over the years. But
It is, man. It's something you gotta build confidence with. Cause I used to hate the sound of my voice too, but then I had to remember that it's okay to have a softer, or calmer, or a deeper, or that type of voice. Cause it's just you, man. There's no normalcy to it. It's just you.
yeah, Chubbs has arthritis in all four legs. I basically carry him up and down stairs. Wherever I go, I have to carry him essentially. He can still run around sometimes, but he'll come back limping. Then I take him to like the emergency vet or whatever, and it's just like a whole day. So I just prefer to just tote him around, wherever I go. But yeah, there was a point in time where I thought I wasn't actually going to make it on this website. I'm not even sure if I really made it or not. People call me a celebrity. I don't.
Bro got 14 mil subs, bro. I think you made it, man. I definitely do think you've made it. The definition of made it is different for different people. To be recognized and autography type of stuff is made it for others, and to be able to financially take care of you and your family for generations is made it for others. It's all perspective, for real.
Feel like that at all. But there was a point in time where if you didn't show your face, it was kind of a bad thing, right? And there was so many YouTubers coming out playing horror games or Happy Wheels, and everybody was showing their face but me.
Happy Wheels was going crazy. If you don't remember the Happy Wheels era, you were honestly a jit for this content stuff. If you don't remember the Happy Wheels era.
Being covered it all felt weird, right? I'm trying to present a gameplay of a game that people maybe can't afford or whatever, and I want to give them like the truest experience to that. And by showing my face or looking like I won the lottery in every thumbnail, I just couldn't do that. That's just not me. But somehow we're still here 15 years later, hopefully 16 next April. And it's just one of those things where I'm just super grateful for all of you. I really am, because
Bro, I remember watching the Dying Light. Like, I remember every single second of that walkthrough with the Rap Brad. Like, I remember, bro, at that time, I was also injured playing sports, so I was dumb lonely, bro. Dumb lonely, bro. And I remember literally through that entire experience watching his Dying Light playthrough to the T. I wonder if he dropped the part 2 one for the other thing. But man, bro, like, yo, what a legend, bro. Like an actual certified legend, man.
when a game launches, I try to cover as much as I can, right? Being one person. I don't have somebody that answers my emails. I don't have an editing team or whatever. But I try to cover everything I possibly can, minus a few things here and there, right? Sometimes I'll go back when things are slow and check out games I've missed or whatever. But it's rare. If I don't get a game early, I'm not going to be like posting the same day usually, because having 2 kids, doing stuff during the day and everything, there's no way I can do that, right? Now, for like Black Ops 7, even though that game was terrible, I wanted to cover it for the reason to like save people money, essentially. Like, hey, you don't have to experience this campaign. I'm gonna do it for you. I got you, fam. And that's just where I like thriving. I like that type of interaction. I like the people that wait for me, because there's channels that will have games super early, right when the game launches. I'll have the entire thing, no commentary. Here's a 24-hour video or whatever.
Yeah, that stuff can be max corny, bro. It can be. And this is really just the crazy thing about this content stuff, is that it's all how you want to move it, do it, like push it for real. Like when I got into the Rad Brats content, I was a Gerber with this content, bro. I didn't even have my first content page, Instagram page with over 500,000 followers. I didn't even have my first Instagram shorts page that was getting at least 1 million views every week. I was such an amateur, bro. Such an amateur. So when I would see this dude's content and the way he would do stuff and how he would motivate, like this dude motivated me so heavily, bro. So to see what he's done and to continue to do, it's just, I can't put it into words, bro. It's the fire that keeps me going. It's the fire that makes me want to keep making all these brand new channels and just keep making content. because I just love making content. This is my therapy, bro. And the fact that I get paid from it is just icing on the cake. So yeah, bro. Take that lesson into consideration, bro. The Rad Brad is a legend. And for him to actually have that much time to really have a video just saying thank you for the support and fans. Meanwhile, that's 2.8 million views. A thank you video, bro. So I'm glad to see he's still going strong, bro. Yeah. To the next thing.